English medium batch of May-June exam is going to be start from 7th of March. This is the first foundation, not foundation, but this is the target batch. So those aspirants who are targeting to clear this exam in May-June, so this batch is really give them a positive feedback, because this is the first batch of this session. Okay, so if you want to purchase this or enroll in this batch, so you have to use the code Y391 for the maximum 77% discount. And if you want 1% more discount, then if you purchase this course through the mobile, then there will be 1% more discount. It means total 78% discount will be there if you use the code Y391 and purchase the course through the mobile. Okay, this is the second class. In the yesterday's class, we have done the introduction of LRAB. Okay, and today we are going to discuss the syllabus of LRAB. This is very, very important. This class is very, very important. Those aspirants who really want to crack this LRAB paper in this session, so it's a a last opportunity for them, because now from 2023 the LRAB subject is now shift to JAIIB into the CAIIB. Okay, so that's why this is very, very essential. You have a 2 times in which you can crack this JAIIB, in May-June session and in November-December session. So no need to lose the hope. Just be positive and just try to always come 9 p.m. session and always be with me. 9 p.m. session is especially for the English medium aspirant who really want to crack this JAIIB exam. And today we are going to discuss the syllabus of your LRAB. If you go through this LRAB, then you will, if you learn this syllabus, then I think your 50% course is complete. If you learn this LRAB, okay, then 50% course is complete. Now, what's contained in this LRAB subject? So, first of all, just make up in your mind that in LRAB, it's contained module A, B, C and module D. So, you have to learn 4 modules in your LRAB. What it contains? Each module contains different thing. Okay, so before starting each module, and just listen that your module C and D is very, very important. Many students say that, ma'am, question is of 120 question, 100 marks will be there, and 2 hour time is there. 120, this one, questions. So how to solve this 120 question and there is no negative mark in your all the 3 paper. So that's why this is a very easy subject and a very easy competition exam if I compare to the other competition exam. Okay, so if you think that this is my last opportunity, then there will be automatically pressure will become and you can crack the exam. Now please see this. First module is regulation and compliance. Just try to understand each topic very carefully so that you can easily know that what we have to study in each module and why module C and module D is important. Got it? I always used to record this 9 p.m. session because I have a different class in 9 p.m. session of the paid batch. So that's why I always used to record this session. And please comment, write in a comment box that what would you like to study. Okay, because this presentation is made by me with my own opinion. If you share your opinion also, then it will be give me a positive response that yes, students are taking interest in my session. Okay, so the module A is regulation and compliance. Regulation means how to regulate. What to regulate? We have to regulate the banking system. You are the bankers. And what law requires so that the bank we can easily regulate it. So module A is basically regulation and compliance. Now see the first topic. legal framework of regulations of bank, and just try to make a one copy. It's a request to all of you to make a one copy for your LRAB for the YT session. Why I am saying? Because in YT session also I always, give you a trick that how you can learn the whole syllabus of LRAB. So from yesterday was the class 1, today is the class 2. Just try to write a one word of each slide. Suppose today I am going to discuss you the syllabus. Now how to write the syllabus in your copy, I'm just going to tell you. So just write down module A and just write down the whole sentence, regulation and compliance. So module A contain 7 points. Now how to write this 7 points in a one word, I'm going to tell you the trick. The first one is legal framework of regulation of bank. So in this one you have to write the one word, that is regulation. So in this topic we have to understand, yesterday I just told you that in module A you have to learn only 2 acts. The first one is Banking Regulation Act and the second one is Reserve Bank of India Act. So in first point you have to write the one word regulation. Regulation means to regulate. To regulate what? To regulate the bank. So one word, regulation. Okay, so legal framework of regulation of the bank. Second one, control over organization of bank. So one word you have to write, that is control. If we are living in our house, so father is our controlling power, father who control us. In the bank, the manager will control all of you. So same thing, if I talk about this organization of bank, so who have a controlling power? So the Reserve Bank of India is a controlling power. So in this topic you have to understand how to control the organization of bank. Okay, all bank have to follow the rules and regulations of the Reserve Bank of India, and Reserve Bank of India have to go through from the Banking Regulation Act 1949. Is that okay? So just write down regulation and this one control. Third point, regulation of banking business. So you have to write down this word, that is banking business. Just please write down all these topics. It will really give you benefit to learn the syllabus of LRAB. If you learn today the syllabus, then you can easily go through each topic and you will enjoy the topic. So the second one is regulation of the banking business. So we have to learn the banking business, that what bank do in their business. So this is the third point. Next one is return, inspection, winding up, merger and acquisition. So in one word, what you can say? RIWMA. Either you have to learn this word, okay, and one word, that is inspection. It's your choice, because in this fourth topic we have to learn, because see, bank is a banking company. Okay, so banking company, as you know that in the banking company, in the Company Act, there is a certain rules and regulation. So that rules and regulation the bank have to follow. So either you have to learn this one word inspection, or just write down the one word, this one. Just make it in a sentence. It's MRI. MRI is, I think, the exact word. It's a MRI. MRI. Okay. So I think this sentence you can learn MRI. Just try to make a sentence in which you can easily learn. So M is merger, R is return, I is inspection, W is winding up, A is acquisition. So MRI, you know, in this one medical term, we use the term MRI. So WA, okay, MRI WA. So one word you have to learn this one. Fifth point is public sector bank and the cooperative bank. So in this one, you can just write down kinds of bank. Kinds. Only one word you have to write, that is kinds. Kinds means we have to discuss the various kinds of the bank in this topic. And in the various kind, the public sector bank is important and the cooperative bank is important. Next one is financial sector legislative reform. So we have to do the reform of financial sector. So one word you have to learn, that is reform. Reform means किसी को सुधारना. So what we have to reform? We have to reform the financial sector. And Financial Sector Development Council, simply it's a council which is specially made for the financial sector, development of the financial sector. So one word, just write down reform. And the last one is, just write down changes. One word, that is changes. So I think module A is complete now. Is that clear? Module A we have completed. Okay. So module A contains 7 topics: changes, reform, inspection, regulation, control, and banking business. So in module A, you have to focus on 2 acts, that is Reserve Bank of India Act 1934 and Banking Regulation Act. Okay. Now, module B, the legal aspect of banking operation. So in this one, in this module, module B, you have to learn the banking terms in module B. What is this? See, different types of borrower. So one word you have to write, that is borrower. Borrower means the person who take money from the bank and financial institution. So in this topic, first of all, module B contain no act. In a simple way, no act. You have to learn the different topics. So borrower is the first name. Second name, types of credit facility. So you have to learn one word, that is credit facility. Paisa, credit facility. Done. Secured and unsecured loan. So you have to learn about this types of loan. Secured loan means the borrower had given some security to the bank and financial institution, and unsecured means nothing, just like a personal loan, educational loan, in which we do not have to give anything. Next one is registration of firm and incorporation of company. So one word you have to write registration, or either you can write incorporation. That's it. Okay. Now, next one is letters of credit. So one word you have to remember, LC. This is very, very important, LC. You have to learn meaning of LC. What is the ray diagram of LC? What are the parties which include in LC? So everything will be included in this one. Next is law relating to the bill finance. What is this? Law relating to the bill finance. This is important. Law relating to the bill finance. Okay. Next one. Various type of security, just like mortgage, pledge, hypothecation. So we have to learn about the various type of security. Law relating to security and mode of charging. Law relating to security and mode of charging, part 2. So you have to learn. This is the types of security, and this is securities law. one word you have to write, securities law. That's it in this topic. Okay. Next one is registration and satisfaction of charges. So one word you have to learn, that is charges. Case law on responsibility of paying bank and collecting bank. So at least one word you can write, just write down negotiable instrument. That's it. Negotiable instrument, just write down the one word in 11, 10, 12th point. That's it. Okay. Now module C, banking related law. Now module C and module D is very, very important. You would generally half marks and 1 marks questions come from module C and module D. Now see, module C, first is DRT Act. DRT, Death Recovery Tribunal. Tribunal is just like a court. So it is that tribunal in which death can be recovered from the borrower. Next one is, one word is surface. Surface, it means without intervention of the court, how the bank and financial institution can take the money. Next is ombudsman. Ombudsman is the authority. Okay, ombudsman is the authority who listen the complaint of the bankers and the customers. Next one is one word, evidence. Bankers Book Evidence Act. It is that act in which how the bank can represent their document as a evidence in front of the court. That's it. And the last one is the Legal Service Authority Act. In this act, you have to learn about the Lok Adalat. You have to learn about the term Lok Adalat. So please make a one-liner. Just make a copy. Whatever teacher is saying, that will be benefit to you. Only you have to give half an hour, especially for the English medium student, because this is a fresh session which is going on. So only you have to, whatever teacher is saying, just make a notes of that thing. So today, if I am going to discuss the syllabus, so it's your duty to just write down the only one word of each topic, so that at least you can easily recognize that we know our batch is going to start from 7th of March. So you can easily recognize that what thing we have to study and what thing we do not have to study. Done? Next, the Consumer Protection Act. One word, just write down the term consumer. In this one, we have to study about the Consumer Protection Act, about the consumer rights. Next one, Limitation Act. What is the time limit in which we can file the case? That is called limitation. Next one, tax. Next one, Payment and Settlement Act. So one word you have to write, that is payment. And the last one is CAIIB. Just write down the one word, CAIIB. CAIIB is the authority who registered the security of the borrower. That's it. So I think C module is clear to all of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 law, 10 act you have to study in module C. 10 act. And 9 act in module D. 19. And 1 act negotiable, 20. And RBI and Reserve Bank of, RBI and banking regulation. So total 22 act only you have to study. Now see what is module D. You have to study about the contract. You have to study about the term contract. The next one is Sales of Good Acts, in which you have to learn about the laws relating to the goods. You know, each act is very simple. You can easily recognize that what thing you have to study in each act. That's why I always used to say that law is nothing but a common sense and logic. Next one is Indian Partnership Act. So in this you have to learn about the term partnership. Okay, it's a partnership. Companies, you have to learn about the law of companies. Next, transfer of property, in which you have to learn about the property, and that property is of immovable nature. In the Sales of Good Act, you have to learn about the movable property, but in Transfer of Property Act, you have to learn about the immovable property. So these are the 5 acts. Next, the Right to Information Act, you have to learn about the what information we can demand from the public authority. That thing we have to study in this one. The next one is the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, in which we have to learn about the money laundering things. Money laundering. Done? Information technology, you have to learn about the technology. What you have to learn? You have to learn about the technology, just like a technological term. Private key, public key, this is digital signature. So all these things you have to learn in this act. And the last one is Foreign Exchange Management Act, in which you have to study about the how the rupees can be exchanged. So I think this is clear to all of you. We have done with all the module of your LRB. So just try to make a just try to make a one word of each module. Okay, so that's all for today's class. Now, how to purchase this course? So simply you have to go to the Adda store, okay, in this Google. Just write down adda247.com, okay. Just scroll it and you can easily see banking insurance JAIIB. So click on this JAIIB, okay, and click on this JAIIB. You can see the live classes. These are the online live classes, in which you have to click on view all. If you click on view all, then you can easily see this is a new target batch. So click on this, okay, and in this batch you can see 54 mock paper is there, 82 ebooks are there, 130-hour live classes is there. So click on this. Click on this view offer and just enter your mail ID, and in the coupon code just write down Y391 and click on apply. You can see 77% discount is there. Maximum 10,000 rupees minus from this session. Only you have to pay 2,989.77 paisa. And if you want 1% more discount, so purchase this course through the mobile. Okay, if you purchase this course through the mobile, then there will be mobile 78% will be discount. Okay, so this is the new English medium batch of JAIIB. And those aspirants who just want to purchase the this bilingual batch. So this is the bilingual batch which is already started. The AFB subject is already started. PPP subject will be start from 11th March and LRAB 11th April. So this is the bilingual batch. And those aspirants who really want to crack this JAIIB and CAIIB in 1 year, in this year, so this is the last opportunity, because in 2023 the whole subject is now changed. The LRAB will be shifted into CAIIB exam. So that's why if you want to crack this JAIIB and CAIIB, so this is the last opportunity. Why I am saying? Because this Maha Pack include all the target batch, revision back, ebooks, books, test series, everything will be included in this batch. And in 1 year, just make a target, just make a pledge that in my June session I have to crack this JAIIB, and in November December session I have to crack this CAIIB. Okay, so that's why this is a very good. Click on view offer, okay, and same enter your mail ID and the coupon code, that is Y391. Click on apply. You can see the price is only 10,453. It means you do not need to purchase any more extra thing in this batch. If you purchase this batch, I think no need to purchase any extra thing. Okay, because it is not possible to purchase each and every batch. Okay, and we just want that you always stay connected with us. So in this year, just make a pledge that you have to crack this exam. Thank you so much. And if you have any doubt, please write in a comment box. I generally used to check the comment box. So if you have a doubt, if you have a problem regarding anything about this LRAB, Nikita ma'am is always there. Thank you so much.